The Director General of the World Health Organization, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, confirmed the coronavirus pandemic that struck the world this year 2020. "You will not be the last," saying this is a fait accompli. Tedros added in a recorded speech published by the organization today, Saturday, and reported by the Russia Today news channel. "It is hard to believe that COVID-19 was completely unknown to us just 1 year ago. Our world has been turned upside down over the past 12 months." He continued, "The repercussions of the pandemic go outside the scope of the disease itself, and it has far-reaching consequences for societies and economies. But all of this should come as no surprise. For many years there have been numerous reports, research and guidance. They all said that the world is not ready for any pandemic." By Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, Director General of the World Health Organization, expressed its support to the healthcare workers who are at their work. During the Christmas celebrations, Tedros sent a message on his Twitter account. "I salute all the health workers and staff who work tirelessly throughout this holiday season, away from their families, to fight the coronavirus and keep the world safe," said Director General of the World Health Organization, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. The recent progress in the field of vaccines to prevent COVID-19 is positive. But the organization is concerned that this has led to a growing perception that the pandemic is over. "Advances in vaccines give us all a boost, and we can now see the light at the end of the dark tunnel," he added. But the World Health Organization is concerned about the growing belief that the COVID-19 pandemic is over. Tedros explained that the pandemic still has a long way to go, and that decisions are made by individuals and governments. "It will determine its short-term course and when it will end." He said, "We know that it was a difficult year and that it exhausted people. But in hospitals that are operating at their maximum capacity or exceeding their capacity, the situation is more difficult as it can be." Before that, the director of the World Health Organization said that there is a risk of crushing the poor and the vulnerable during the scramble for coronavirus vaccines, adding that there is an urgent need for $4.3 billion for a global plan to share vaccines. And this during a virtual press conference in Geneva. Dozens of countries have signed the global vaccination plan known as COVAX, developed by the World Health Organization and the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization, Gavi, to provide doses of the vaccine to countries that cannot otherwise afford it. So far, it has raised $5 billion, including more than €500 million, $600 million from Germany,